Now, recently, President Trump told reporters that if you're not willing to fight for America, then you should leave. He said, quote, "If people want to leave our country, they can. If they don't want to love our country, if they don't want to fight for our country, they can leave. I'll never change on that. No, I think that they've said horrible things that the press doesn't cover." And of course, this is responding essentially to the squad. So now, here's the thing, right? Here's Donald Trump saying, if you're not willing to fight for America, then you should go. Irony has long since been dead. But it kind of feels like with that statement that Trump just danced on its corpse. You want to tell me that if you're not willing to fight for America, well, then you should leave. Well, you know who would go first? Mr. Trump. Again, this is a guy who didn't go to Vietnam because his rich daddy got a doctor to diagnose him with bone spurs, which is what I hear an incredibly painful condition that, you know, makes it so that you can't actually march for long periods like a soldier is supposed to. I get that. It's a painful condition. That's why, of course, you're able to get out of the military. Problem is, when he had a chance to prove that he had bone spurs, he couldn't even remember what foot he had them in. But in reality, he also had a chance to prove how tough and patriotic he was, and he cried. He cried and cried and cried. First, of course, he got deferments for education. Oh, I can't go. I'm trying to get an education here. And then, oh, look, doctor, they found the bone spurs. What foot's the bone spurs in? Oh, I don't, maybe both of them. I don't remember. You'd think you would remember. But again, we're talking about Donald Trump, right? In fact, he doesn't even have them anymore. He told the Times that, quote, over a period of time, it healed up. Oh, now isn't that convenient? Huh. It cleared up just after the draft ended. Donald Trump's an unbelievable liar. And of course, that's that statement. I mean, you can't believe anything he says. And so now he wants to tell these four women who are serving their country, not in a military role, but as representatives, that they should leave, that they hate the country. Well, they don't. They don't hate this country. They actually love it more than you could possibly imagine. They love the air, the land, the water. That's why they want to see them clean. They love the people, and so they want to give them health care, better wages. They love learning. They want everybody who wants to get they want everybody who wants to get a higher education to be able to get one without drowning in debt. And they love the American dream, opportunity. That's what they fight for. Now, who's Donald Trump fighting for? Well, he's fighting for himself and his billionaire buddies who want to continue to exploit the most vulnerable. He's not fighting for America or Americans. He's fighting for his own ego and, unfortunately, his own greed. Because that's who Donald Trump really is. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.